You won. You got the higher income, the better title, the status, everything you were chasing, and yet you feel more tired, more numb, and more empty than you ever did when you were making less. You thought more money would equal more freedom, more peace. Instead, you feel trapped. If that's you, you're experiencing what I call the burnout paradox. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to explain why it happens and how to start untangling it without burning your entire life down. Let's talk about it. First, let's get this out of the way. You're not ungrateful. You're not lazy. You're not being dramatic. High earners are actually at higher risk of burnout. Longer hours, constant pressure, invisible expectations that keep stacking up. Money solved some problems. It paid off bills. It gave you stability. But it didn't touch the deeper stuff: your time, your energy, your sense of meaning, your nervous system. And here's the thing. This isn't a character flaw. This is a system problem. You're not ungrateful. You're exhausted. So what is the paradox? It's this. When your income goes up, expectations go up with it. Longer hours, bigger targets, more responsibility, more people relying on you, your family, your mortgage, your lifestyle. The stakes feel higher, so quitting feels impossible. And that creates what people call golden handcuffs. You can't imagine walking away because your entire life is now built around that paycheck. Your rent, your car, your kids' school, your identity. So you stay in a role that drains you, telling yourself you'll leave after this bonus, after this promotion, after this year. But that year never comes. On paper, you're successful. In your day-to-day, it feels like survival mode. So why does this happen? Let me give you a simple mental model. There are 3 drivers of high earner burnout. Driver 1, energy debt. Chronic overwork means you never really recover. You use your weekends and your vacations just to come back to zero, not to actually rest, just to stop feeling like you're dying. That's not rest. That's triage. Driver 2, numbing purchases. You start buying convenience and comfort to cope. Food delivery, nicer trips, gadgets. None of it fixes the core problem. So you need more and more of it just to feel okay. Driver 3, the meaning gap. Your work might be high status. It might pay well, but it doesn't feel meaningful anymore. It doesn't feel aligned. And you start asking yourself, is this it? And then you feel guilty for even asking, because you're lucky compared to so many other people. Put all 3 together, and a good income quietly turns into a life that runs you into the ground. Let me paint a picture. Let's say you're 32 to 40 years old, making good money, working a demanding job. Here's what a normal week looks like. 10 to 12-hour days, late emails, constant Slack or Teams pings. You're too tired to cook, so you order takeout. Too tired to connect with anyone, so you just watch Netflix. The weekend comes. Half of it is spent recovering. The other half is spent catching up on errands, laundry, groceries, life admin. By Sunday night, you're not refreshed. You're just slightly less dead. And then Monday starts again. If this sounds like you're weak, you're not alone. This isn't a "you're bad at life" problem. This is a system problem you were dropped into. So what do? I'm not going to tell you to quit your job or move to Bali or blow up your life. Instead, I'm going to give you 3 calm moves, small shifts that create real breathing room. And if this is hitting a little too close to home, this is the part to screenshot or save. Move 1, one boundary, not a new personality. Choose a single boundary at work, just one. Maybe it's no email after 8 p.m. Maybe it's 1 no meeting block per week. You're not changing everything overnight. You're just reclaiming 1 slice of energy. Move 2, 1 true rest block. Schedule a weekly 2 to 3 hour block that is not productivity. No chores, no catching up, no errands. It's for nervous system downshift. A walk, reading, sitting in silence, whatever feels restorative. This is not optional, this is survival. Move 3, 1 tiny meaning anchor. Add one small thing per week that feels meaningful outside of work. Learning something, creating something, helping someone, building a skill, planning a change. This keeps your identity from being 100% my job plus my income. After this video, write down your one boundary, your one rest block, and your one meaning anchor. That's it. That's the reset. You're not fixing you. You're gently changing the system you live inside. If this felt uncomfortably familiar, drop the word burnout in the comments. It helps me know I'm talking to the right people. And tell me which of the 3 moves you're going to start with. 1, 2, or 3. If you're still feeling anxious about money, even though you make good money, watch my video on money anxiety for high earners next. I'll link it in the description. This channel is for calm, no-shame money and life guidance. No hype, just steady progress. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.